100 times, RUGA imagined how this night would go. She was a practical orc. She played out how it could succeed and projected what things could go wrong. In all her imagining, she never thought it could be quite this bad. The elf princes did not want to be there and hardly knew about her at all. RUGA mourned the time and effort she put into crafting the letter that was supposed to endear her to the princes, the one Elketh clearly never received. The Elf King was some sort of schemer. As a result, not only were the preparations for the arrangement gone to waste, and this did stress RUGA a great deal, but a hollow disappointment had bloomed in her chest at the thought of the marriage not going through. Admittedly, RUGA had allowed herself to daydream about what Elketh might be like, how RUGA planned to enchant her with Vakr Castle and its bustling town, the way RUGA would court Elketh and make her feel wanted in spite of the odd circumstances, how they might actually fall in love. RUGA's hopes had been dashed against the floor like her bed sheets. And that was before she considered the implications Elketh's refusal would bring up for Astrid. It worried RUGA that her sister was nowhere to be found. Surely, Astrid would not have agreed to the betrothal if she knew one of the parties was unwilling. The problem with letting Elketh stay in RUGA's rooms was that RUGA had nowhere to sleep. While the castle had unoccupied apartments, there was a guard in each hallway, and RUGA had no doubt that they would question the motives of RUGA's bride-to-be if RUGA went and found another resting spot. The last thing RUGA wanted was to embarrass her sister without discussing a course of action first. Arranged marriage was already fairly unprecedented. An arranged marriage to an unwilling party was both absurd and immoral. RUGA tried her sister's door one last time, and then the room where she sometimes met with advisors and visiting orcs from across Torden. Maybe she had left the castle completely to escort the elves back to the ferry and ensure safe passage. After searching, RUGA could confirm there were absolutely no elves in the castle save for the librarian. It seemed that RUGA's bad feeling about Elketh's father was correct. The king had left Elketh here and hightailed it back to Branwen. It was spineless, and it left a bad taste in RUGA's mouth. She wondered if her sister would do anything about the deceptive nature of the whole thing, whether it would be called off completely. At least Elketh would get what she wanted. Sure, the marriage not happening was disappointing, but RUGA had to prioritize the elf's safety over her own tumultuous feelings.